I can remember back to my childhood, this court we've seen down tonight. The Hornets played on a version of this somewhere between 95, 97, and then those trademark pinstripes running vertically up and down the uniform, Charlotte written across the chest, as they get ready to open up the 2018-19 season and the 30th anniversary of Hornets basketball.
We're excited, we're ready. I'm anxious, I'm ready. I know the guys are chomping at the bit. We've only been at this thing for a couple weeks now, so we're gonna learn and grow, throughout the season. It's game one, test one.
Well, and you couldn't pick a better team to go up against, I think, in the East as a litmus test right out of the gate. And this is a team with the top scoring trio in the East a year ago with Eric Bledsoe and Chris Middleton and Giannis. But I think it starts with Giannis. He loves to get to the basket defensively. How do you deny him those opportunities?
Well, our transition defense is going to be, number one priority tonight. If he's downhill all night in transition, we got no shot. It's not one guy that can take care of him in transition. It's got to be multiple bodies, sprint back mentality. But it starts with our offense. If our offense is good, we're not turning it over. We have good balance. We're getting good shots. Hopefully we're making shots. We can set our defense.
Somebody asked earlier today if we knew we were laying the groundwork for No, we didn't know. We were just going to practice, young and kind of dumb, but to be here 30 years later is pretty special.
It's a reunion. To see this all come to a fruition in terms of after the years that we spent in the league, it's a blessing for me.
It was a beloved team, region. The fans really made it. They really made it. I mean, they truly treated us with open arm hospitality. And from that moment on, I mean, that's why it was so easy to get up and go to that arena night in and night out to perform. I mean, even though we wasn't as talented, but just having that sixth man, that voice, and them screaming, and that's the impact that the Hornets had in the community. And it's great to see that today, having the name back in the city. The people screaming, the Kemba Walker, once was Muggsy Bogues, but that's what it's all about, the evolution and the evolving and seeing it now and at this stage.
Matty, this is a high-powered Bucks team under the direction of head coach Mike Budenholzer. He's come from Atlanta to Milwaukee. He's been entrusted with some assets, namely Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, it is. They're high-powered, and it runs through him. You just mentioned Antetokounmpo. The offense will go through him, but they have a lot of players on this team that can put up big numbers. They're shooting the ball very well with a lot of confidence through the preseason. So, as we mentioned earlier, this is going to be a big test for our Hornets tonight in Game 1.
We are going to see a starting five for the Hornets tonight that we truly have never seen before, which will be Kemba Walker at the point, Jeremy Lamb at the 2 spot, Nick Batum sliding from the 2 to the 3 to play some small forward. He feels like that's his more natural position. Marvin Williams maintaining that 4-man spot at power forward, and Cody Zeller going back from the bench back to his starting center position. That'll be our starting five for the Hornets. But this is a talented team, Matty, from Milwaukee. But the Hornets feel like they might have found something with their starting five. And based off what we saw in the preseason, I like this 5-man lineup.
Oh, get out! Batum with the rejection. And Malik Monk! Kemba. Yes!
Incredible effort from Kemba Walker. Comes up short on opening night for the Hornets. A 4-game road trip awaits after this. 113-112. Bucks start 1-0. Hornets 0-1.
Look at dude, he got himself on the shirt. Hey, yeah, that's tough.
8 years ago when you saw him play. Miles Bridges, three-pointer, first 3 for the rookie.
Ooh, it's like a K. Look at me.
Kemba's gonna fire.
Out of town.
Kemba Walker.
We in the 6 with it.
Yeah. How you go, fellas? How you go, fellas? You're right. Here we go.
We're tied at 97. Still tied at 97. Not anymore! The Hornets win the race to the century mark.
No loss is a good loss, especially at the end of the trip. Yeah, it's the thing, we got them in a couple days, so hopefully we'll be able to correct a few things, and it'll be nice to be back at home.